the Bears will not reach 40 points, even though I would love to see it. I think they're going to reach 30 points, and I think they're going to win 30-17. I think it's going to be like maybe a 30-10 game, and Jacksonville might score a late touchdown to make it a little bit closer. But that's kind of how I see this game going.
Any key players, any key stats happening? What do you expect? Who's going to be what's going to be them for? Yeah, go ahead.
I expect David Montgomery to have a monster game. I expect him to have anywhere between 130 and 150 yards rushing, and I think he's going to get at least one touchdown in this game. I think he's going to be, he's been running. This is the best we've seen him ever in a Bears uniform, Tim.
Yeah,
so
he is.
So let's hope that we could keep that momentum going. But definitely David Montgomery on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, this might be wishful thinking, Tim. I'm really hoping that Robert Quinn.
That's my player, bro. You stole it.
I'm sorry. I'm really hoping that because we talked about the pass rush, they definitely need to get to Mike Glenn.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna be double teaming Khalil Mack an awful lot. I think that this is Quinn's game. I think he's gonna get 1 or 2 sacks.
Nice.
Your turn. Well, your turn, Tim. What is your prediction, and who do you think are your Bears' key players on offense and defense?
I got the Bears 41-17.
Okay.
We get out to. So I'm a little worried about the slow start, but you know what? It doesn't. Based on their past couple games, the history shows that they're probably not going to get out to a slow start. So I'm going to kind of just go what's trendy. I think Trubisky's going to have a pretty good game. Maybe cuts down in the turnovers. Maybe he's more of a game manager. But I want to see on offense. I want to finally see a deep ball TD to Mooney.
Yes.
I'm just so ready for that. We have been waiting all season for Mooney to get free. I just want a free Mooney, man. Especially on those flood play action concepts. Somebody's always going deep to kind of open the seams, open the crossers. Dude, I want to see Mooney go deep, and I think we're going to see one of those. I do think we're going to see Montgomery on the ground. I kind of, honestly, especially if we get up, I want to see our other running backs. I want to see we'll see if Patterson's out. That's going to be key, but if he is out, I want to see Artavius Pierce a little bit. I want to see Ryan Nall. I want to see what they can add, especially with this offensive line. On defense, I expect this is where we're going to actually win the game. Robert Quinn in weeks 1 to 10 had 14 total pressures. In weeks 12 to 15, he has 15 total pressures.
Oh, so he's coming up.
He's coming on. I'm wanting 2 sacks from Robert Quinn.
Yes.
I want 2 sacks. I want Mac to get a sack. I want to see 8 sacks from the defense. And then my other recipe for success, please get the turnovers going, guys. This is how the Bears win. If we could just start the turnover chain, this is going to – I need those turnovers to happen. They haven't really been happening. Let's get the turnovers. If we can get 2 to 3 turnovers, this is where the game turns into a 31-17 game to a 41-10 game.
Very true.
So that's what I want to see. Robert Quinn, 2 sacks. I want to see a deep ball to Mooney, and I think the Bears win 41-17.
Wow. Very good.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope. The turnovers are a big thing because the Bears, I think, are -7 in the takeaway, giveaway department. I mean, I think it's time.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I think it's time for the Bears to start getting some turnovers in the positive side, man.
Dude, if we're 8 at – oh, my gosh. All right, so real quick, guys, just to give you an update because we're filming on Saturday. We are 1:53 left in the second quarter. San Francisco's beating Arizona 7-3. There's and it's 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals right around the 50-yard line. So San Francisco's playing well.
Look, I mean, we both I don't think either of us thought that San Francisco was going to win this game, but we also knew it would be a tight game. Yeah, it's a divisional game. And plus George Kittle's back. I mean, he's such a huge piece to their offense both in the run blocking game and the passing game. It's a huge piece. He's almost more important than the quarterback, C.J. Beathard, or is it C.J. Beathard? I don't know. I
think so. So maybe the last part of this video, son, let's just go over this week for maybe 2-3 minutes. Green Bay's taking on Tennessee. on Sunday night. If Green Bay wins this game, they clinch the number 1 seed, which possibly sits starters against the Bears. Okay. How do you feel about that game? Because Green Bay is pretty bad against the run, and you have Derrick Henry, but you are playing in the frozen tundra. Yes. Do you have any thoughts?
I do. I think 100% that if the Packers win and clinch a first-round bye, they are not going to rest their players week 17. They're going to rest they're going to rest their players the first week after the regular season.
You think they're going to play in the whole game?
Do I think they'll play the whole game? Maybe, maybe not. But if you're, Matt LaFleur, I couldn't remember his name. If you're Matt LaFleur, if you're LaFleur, are you really going to rest your starters for 2 weeks?
Maybe for a half.
Yeah, so you're going to see the starters for Green Bay. I don't think there's this notion of them going to rest their starters. Don't think it's going to happen. I think the best case scenario, Tim, is they rest them a half. But I look forward to them playing the whole game.
Let's hope they beat the Titans. The Titans have a ton to play for right now because the Colts are playing the Steelers this week, and the Steelers don't look good. And then the Colts have Jacksonville next week. So Titans pretty much need to win out to win the division. They do have a tiebreaker, and just in case the Titans lose, if they lose this week and then win next week, I don't know the tiebreakers, but there's a possibility if the Ravens keep winning that the Titans could be out of the playoffs. So the Titans are going to be fighting for their playoff lives. I think the Packers are at home. They're going to beat them. But that's going to be probably the game of the week, in my opinion.
I agree. It's going to be a fantastic game. And, I think the game is a toss-up. Look.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Aaron Rodgers has had a defense this good since their Super Bowl season in 2011. Yeah. The Packers look great. But I think Tennessee, like you said, they're fighting for their playoff lives here. And we're going to see whether or not this ball control, run game with play action, good defense. We're going to see how well a team like this. There's kind of built similar to the Bears, I think, right?
Yeah.
Now, we see a lot of what Tennessee runs is a lot of what Chicago runs now. So it'll be sort of interesting to see this chess match between these two teams. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the Packers edge it out, but if they win, I don't see them winning by more than 7 points. But I can see the Titans winning this game too.
Yep. So, guys, real quick, if you live under a rock, here's the playoff scenario for you. The Bears are 7-7. The Cardinals are 8-6. If the Bears tie the Cardinals in any way at 8-8 or 9-7, the Bears own the tiebreaker over common opponents. So this is really good. However, the Cardinals have San Francisco, and oh my gosh, did DeAndre Hopkins just go out with an injury?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Okay, we don't know, but he's going to the locker room early.
Okay.
Anyway, if the Cardinals win out, the Bears are screwed. But if the Bears tie them, they're likely going to the playoffs. I think they're going to likely play the Saints if that's the case. So let's go one game at a time. But if we win out and the Cardinals lose one game, we're in.
Yeah, so I'm going to be glued to my Amazon Prime, Tim.
Oh, my gosh.
Watching this 49ers-Cardinals game.
7-6 now with 30 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, 7-6. Go Niners. Let's go.
Go Niners, guys. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Go Bears. Please hit subscribe. Please hit the like button. We're a new channel. Please, if you have any suggestions to help us get better, please post them below. I'm Tim.
I'm Son.
Have a great day. Bear down.